I let my dad travel. He's got one business trip, and I've sold my car. I used to have like a Honda Civic, small little Honda Civic. And that time I won about 5 times IFBB World Champion. I won about 11 times the Asian Championship.
Are you trying to pose on him? Are you trying to pose your arms on him?
You got me a little motivated.
You got a big fan over here.
Oh, thanks. To be honest, I was supposed to be down there, but all with these crazy things happening and everything is being cancelled. So I'd love to. I've never been to Tampa before, and just like you in Tampa, is it Florida?
No, I'm in Hollywood.
Oh my god, yeah. But even better.
All right, Kamal, you look incredible. I have not talked to you or congratulated you, I think, in person on being Mr. Olympia 212. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Mike. Thank you so much. To be honest, it's an honor for me, to be honest. I've never, like I say, spoke to you as well, but I've always following your videos, your crazy things that you've been doing. Yeah, it's crazy. It's good. It's good. It's nice to meet you. Nice to see you guys.
Oh, thank you, man. So what I love is in our industry, there's certain things that go more global than the title itself. The reputation of the person, the character of the person, and your reputation is the nicest guy around. So I wanted you to know that, and I appreciate that being in this industry now since 1987, is that it's great to have somebody with quality character and a great personality.
I mean, thank you so much. I mean, this is, to be honest, I think this is, it's up to my parents, my family back home, how the way they actually brought me up as my mom and dad. And to be honest, that's all, it's all to them. And I'm thankful to them. I've been brought up like this. I know I've always been wanting to do things myself. And I've been a crazy kid when I was little, like, because I'm from a big family, and my dad.
How many?
Well, 6 brothers and 3 sisters, so all 9.
I got 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
Yeah, 4 brothers and 5 sisters.
Well, that's a big. Yeah, that's unusual to be honest, for like American or Western countries. I mean, for us as an Arab countries or whatever, that's normal. I mean, there is bigger families, but it just me. I'm the only kid. When I was little, I wanted to do things myself. I don't want to relate it to my dad. I wanted to make it myself, to be honest. Even when I left home when I was 22, and I went to Malta after I did compete. My first show was 94.
Nice.
And and I did Mr. Libya. So I said, that's it. I'm done. Now I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna go for my thing. So it's been, for me, I think maybe it's been like, I've always wanted to be a bodybuilder. I've always wanted to be a champion. So that's why just my head, I'm not seeing any other things, just wanted to be a bodybuilder, which is today, as you know, it's just like all happening. Yes.
Well, let me ask you a couple of questions then, because we're very similar in a couple of things. We're both from 9, 10 brothers and sisters, and big families, 9 for you, 10 for me. Where were you on the lineup on the kids?
And I'm the 4th. I've got 2 older brothers and 1 older sister, and I'm the 4th one.
Okay.
So, and then I've got 4 and 5, which is younger than me. So.
No, we got to start counting on our hands. Wait a minute, I got the. What I love is, for me, I learned from the elders. How was that for you? Did you watch them, learn from them, pick up habits, anything like that? What got you inspired to do bodybuilding?
Not really, to be honest. I'm the only, like I said, I'm the only one. All of my brothers, they are actually work, because we are like back home. I've got like a family business, which is my dad is a carpentry. We've got like a carpentry business, joinery, furniture, and all this. So it's quite successful back home, and we never had any issues. My dad is always looked after us, all my brothers. Even now, to be honest, when we even all my brothers older and everything. So he still sets up everything for them. Like if you need a car, he'll buy you a car. If you need the properties and everything, he's done everything for us, and he's still doing. But
That's great
I'm the
support.
only, I'm the only one. Like what I say, that like after I started bodybuild, which is in 1993, it's the only. I wasn't, to be honest, I wasn't looking at to be a bodybuilder. I've always wanted, like, the old days, karate and, the fighting, whatever, because watching Bruce Lee and watching, that's what I wanted. But because my dad, he doesn't want to let me, because in the morning, like, we go to college and come back, he wants us to learn the skills, which is as a carpentry. So there is no time for me to do the karate stuff, because all the clubs, they shut earlier. The only thing I found in front of me, the gyms back home in Libya, they shut about midnight. So I said, okay. And I've got my cousin, he actually trains a little bit. And he said, Kamal, we go to the bodybuilding gym. Come and try, maybe you'll like it. So we started, and luckily I've trained in one coach, which is, he's actually a Libyan champion. He used to live in Germany. He returned home and opened small little nice gym. So I started training there. And then he told me, Kamal, I think after 6 months, he said, I think if you be with the right place, with the right people, you will be a world champion. And I said,
great.
What? Yeah, so he spotted me, to be honest.
How old were you at this time?
I was 23.
I love it. Okay.
I was 23. And then my coach told me, like what I said, my God, hit him in base. He just passed away, actually, about 3 weeks ago. Oh, no, a week ago. So he told me, he said, yeah, you could do it. So after 6 months of training, we had a camp, me and my friend. We went to the beach with my training partner. We took some pictures. And these pictures, every time I see now, we don't know how to pose. We don't know how to, like, it was a crazy shape and crazy. And I took him to my coach and I said, what do you think if I can beat? So he was looking into these pictures. He said, Kamal, you could, but my training partner, no, you still need time. I said, okay, what is it to compete? What shall I do? I mean, I want to compete. And he said to me, what you do in life? I said, I'm just at the university or college or whatever. And then I go help my dad with the factory. And he said to me, this will cost you a lot of money and forget about it. And it's like, I looked at him, I said, why are you just trying to get me out of it? He said, because it's going to cost you a lot of money. I said, okay, what money? Just let me know. And then, yes, I haven't got money because I get my weekly spending money from my dad, because I go to university and I'm helping. Right. So he gives like a week salary, which is as a spending money, because we've got everything. And he said to me, it will cost you about $1,000. That's back in 93. $1,000 will cost you to prep you for a competition. I said, okay, let me ask my dad. So I asked my dad, I said, listen, I want to compete, and I wanted $1,000. He said, what's for? $1,000, Dan, it's like a big money.
Yep.
Yeah, and he said to me, I said, my coach, he said, we want to buy some supplement proteins and everything. He said, write it down for me, because my dad, he travels in Europe and he goes around. He said, I'll bring it for you. So I can't tell him because he wants to, whatever, the other supplement. And it's my dad. I let my dad travel. He's got one business trip, and I've sold my car. I used to have like a Honda Civic, small little Honda Civic, and I've sold my car. I came to my coach. I said, here we go. That's $1,000. And then we prepped to that show. It was Libyan Championship, and I won actually my first Libyan Championship. Awesome. Championship is 70 kilogram. And then since then, I said, that's me. My coach, he's right. I won my first show. To be honest, I looked a small little virgin, but it's I prepped with the and I said, okay, that's for me. I'm just gonna find where is better. If his first competition in Libya, I won. Right. So I really was a
good start.
Yeah, good start. So I traveled to Malta. I stayed there for 2.5 years without letting my dad know. So my dad, he doesn't want me. He said, what do you need? You've got everything here, blah, blah, blah. And like your brother. I said, no, I want to make it myself. Took my bag, left home, stayed in Malta for 2.5 years, and then moved to UK. Wanted to learn English, to be more like, to know more about bodybuilding, to read about it more. I never spoke English before. and came here to England. I did few shows. Oh God, yeah. So
You're famous. That's what happens.
Yeah, that's it. And I did like few shows here in England. In '99, I won the UK. They don't want to give up. They don't want to give up. Oh, sugar. Yeah, so I did that show, and I won like I won the Britain. I won the Universe. I was competing with NABA. I did the NABA Universe. I won the NABA Universe. Now Britain overall, NABA World as well, the European. So I won nearly every single amateur show with England. And then I had the contract signed 2003, moved to Qatar. So I signed a contract representing Qatar. And as I've stayed there about 10 years representing Qatar. And that time I won about 5 times IFBB World Champion. I won about 11 times the Asian Championship. And I won the Asian Games as well, because in 2006 Qatar, they hold the Asian Games in Qatar, which was very big as an Olympic, the bodybuilding and the Olympic Games. And I won that as well. I won the Arnold Classic Amateur twice with them. And I won like few, what they call it, the World Games as well as a bodybuilding. Nearly every amateur show, which is you name it. So, and then finished my contract, came back here to England. I've opened a gym here to England. I said that at least I need to get back into the business again. I opened a gym here in England, so train and and I got back into it. Yeah, so it's not bad career, but it's not bad. I struggled a lot, to be honest, as you know, leaving home, not speaking English. I've never asked my dad for 1 penny, and I remember like I left home with $500, and I struggled a little bit. It becomes sometimes I had like really struggled with no money. Just like, but I never, I said, if I ring my dad, I want to ring him to get one-way ticket back home. I don't want to ask him for anything. I'm going to make it. That's what I've always done. And I struggled quite a lot. I mean, I've done a lot of crazy things. I've stayed even outside with no roof on top of my head as I'm struggling with money-wise. I couldn't find any job with paperwork and everything. But at the moment, I'm proud. I own like 3 gyms, 2 very big gyms in Libya, very big ones in Libya, and 1 here in UK. I've owned my own property, which is here in UK. I've got some stuff. So all this through bodybuilding. It's been so it's like proud of myself and my family. They're proud of me now.